later at the penthouse in the morning, we notice the sudden change in Jeon's behavior, who doesn't speak a single word from that incident. We pulling all his efforts to bring a smile on his lips, but he is not aware of what Jeon is planning. We fake smile. I will come quickly. He kisses Jeon, but Jeon's lips are trembling. Hot liquid come in contact with V's face. V wiped his tears. Jeon, we have a power to save his family, but he failed to protect Jeon's tears. He is with his husband, but seems like his presence not even working on Jeon. Jeon, dear, V was too desperate to hear this word from Jeon. V cupped Jeon's face. How can you make me wait so long? I was dying to hear your voice. Jeon, I want to sleep. We take Jeon in his arms and left from here. V cannot see any more sadness in Jeon's eyes, so he decided to give a at V cook room. We covered Jeon with blanket who continuously staring V. We removed his slippers and joined Jeon. We ruffled Jeon's hair. Did I do something wrong? Jeon looked towards V. Tell me, Jeon, you know I am here to listen later. Forgive me, Jeon. Tears slipped down from his eyes and directly landed on the Jeon's left cheek. Who closed his eyes, he cannot see his husband in pain. I can't let you go there, Jeon. I cannot live without you. I can't. I can cross any limit for your safety. Jeon placed his index finger on V's lips to stopping him to speak further. He opened his arms for V, who is crying in front of Jeon for the second time in his life. He snuggled into the crook of Jeon's neck, who is fighting with himself to believe on V's love. He cannot digest the fact V not even reveal his relation with anyone except their family. His fans not even know their idol is married. Then how the haters come to know about Jeon? Jeon, why you love me that much, dear? V whispered near his ear. From the starting, I only love you. But the day you confess your feeling to me, that day I claimed you as a mine. Peoples don't even give their favorite things to anyone, and you are my life. My life only and only belongs for me. Chills ran down from the Jeon's spine. He is totally unaware of the V's crazy side. Jeon, tear up. Jeon, I love Mappa a lot. V cupped his face. They love us too. Jeon, why they are not calling me? I want to hear their voice. V, let them come back. Then we will going to meet them and stay with them for some days. Jeon tightened his fist on V's thigh. Jeon, in mine. Why are you lying me again and again to me, dear? Why? Just why? I cannot wait anymore now. Jeon nodded with smile. V, I will. After 20 minutes, Jeon opened his eyes. He threw the blanket on the floor and he turned towards the cupboard. He changed his clothes and take the sharp knife with him. He have to deal with V's guard, who's not gonna to let Jeon take step out. Jeon taking long breath. I wish everything was a lie here. I believe you blindly. Don't let my fear win. He locked the door. Outside the penthouse, bodyguard said, Mr. Kim ran away somewhere. He watching the tracker location which we put in the Jeon's phone when he gave Jeon the new phone. Bodyguard 4 panic. Start the car if you want to save your life. If something happened with Jeon, we gonna to take their life first. Bodyguard 2. Don't tell anything to boss. We can easily catch him. Bodyguard 2. Mr. Kim running behind Jeon, whose legs is bleeding. His wound did not heal yet. Sir, I beg you, please stop. They have no right to touch Jeon, which we have not gave him. They are just running behind Jeon with their normal speed. Bodyguard 4. Mr. Kim, please, let us survive. We have family too. Jeon stopped his step after hearing the word. In the car, they sit inside the car and Jeon placed the knife on the bodyguard's second neck. Jeon, take me to the Young mansion. Bodyguard seemed like unafraid by the Jeon, so he decided to do something else. I don't know about yours, but I will make sure to hurt myself badly. He placed the same knife on his wrist and finding the horrible expression on guard's face, bodyguard 4 panicked. Sir, don't even move this knife, it's too sharp. At Young mansion, Jeon comes inside the mansion with his trembling legs. Soap started to escape from his mouth. He cannot believe on his eyes. Everything is mess here. Each and everything is broken. Everything has been destroyed because of the firing. Jeon trembling just by the fear of by thinking what just happened here. Fear of losing his parents started to build up inside him. With the trembling hands, he called his apart with the hope he will be able to hear his parents' voice. Is he able to see his parents again? Is he able to find out the place where currently his parents are? Will he able to meet them? Those questions coming in Jeon's mind, and he directly landed on the ground by his knees and he got to know his parents are not safe. Jeon crying. Never think dear can do something like this. He's taking revenge from me. God, you know that how much I love my grandparents. I can. Jeon, leave me. Doing struggle in V sound. V placed a peak on his nose. V's word hurt Jeon badly. Now he realized the exact meaning of the V's word. Jeon blaming himself for not understanding the meaning of V's word. Jeon wiped his tears. I doesn't kill our grandparents, dear. I doesn't. Please don't hurt my parents. Jeon collapsed on the floor. Guards heard the sound and opened the door, finding at the underground area guard 3. We were not successful in finding them and Jeon doesn't visit to the hospital for the same incident. Dongwook, he's playing too hard but one day he will lose. The things to think about is that his parent is hiding somewhere, but still, how did he save his son? Guard 3. Sir, he must taking someone help. Dongwook. Help? In these worlds, people hate their life as much as they want. When death come in front, they get scared. Death is horrible, just like me. Dongwook, no one can match me here. Guard 3. But sir, he can. Dongwook, I think you have a death wish. Guard 3 lower his head and a door opened with the help of the other guard who come inside hurriedly. Guard 5. Sir, I have a good news for you. Dongwook, speak. Time skip at the night in Vikuk room 9 pm. Jeon slowly opened his eyes. He sit on the bed without wasting a single second. He looked the time and got shocked and his eyes filled with the tears. Jeon screaming, Beer! Beer! He removed the blanket and stood up from the bed. He was ready to open the door but V came inside. First, who ran towards Jeon and take him in his embrace. B, rubbing his back. I am here in front of you. Don't be scared. He continuously rubbing his back. V pulled from hug. Feeling better, Jeon blankly looked towards V. You were sleeping too deeply so I doesn't wake you up. But Jeon, you are sleeping too much nowadays. Jeon, cannot I sleep? V come near Jeon and whisper in his ears. V, don't you think it's time to sleep without your husband? When you especially have the hot husband. Jeon tightened his face. And the thing which are you doing is not time. V smiling. How you know what I am doing? You are sleeping, is not you. Jeon, I am not that stupid, Mr. King V. V, is that so? Jeon, of course. V, then I would like to show you something. Jeon heard Arthur to beat insanely. Come with me. Intertwined his hand with Jeon and left from here. In another room, Jeon shockingly looked towards V who was talking about the candlelight dinner. V, come. Pulled chair for Jeon who foaming in anger. Jeon, baby. He come towards Jeon. Jeon shouting, stay away from me. He pushed V hard who disbelief looking towards Jeon. What have you done with my parents? Hold V's collar. Where are my parents' table? V freed himself. What's wrong with you, Jeon? They are. Jeon, stop your lies. Again hold his collar. Don't you enjoy seeing me in trouble at night? That you have given me so much pain? Okay, I accept that it was my mistake. Then beat me, punish me, hurt me, judge me, but leave my parents' table. Why are you taking revenge from my parents? Is not I am enough? I will not able to bear the same pain again. I will die here. Join hand in front of me. V's eyes turned into red due to the anger and he harshly wiped his tears. Jeon moaned in pain when V harshly placed his both hands tightly on Jeon's biceps. V, did you visit Young Mansion? Jeon, things cannot remain hidden from wrong. Never think you hate me that much. You want to make my life hell. Congratulations, then you did it. You are back in my life just to hurting me. But, Jeon, they disappeared somewhere. You destroyed my previous phone and you continuously lying to me. They are in Thailand. You give me new phone in which only your number is available. You restricted me not to call anyone, not even my parents. You always make excuses when I am talking about my parents. You even left me on our first night. We hold Jeon jaw. Enough of your nonsense, Jeon. He leaves Jeon with a jerk and we taking long breath to control his anger. And he kicked the table. He wasted his all efforts which he put for Jeon. We come towards Jion, who silently cried. He took Jion's phone from his pocket. He opened the phone lock and eyes turned into villain. He fucked up Jion. Jion, finding himself pinned again, he opened the phone hurriedly for destroying the SIM card and he heard the sound of gunshot. Jion called his parents with his phone and Dongwook guards traced the Jion's location. We destroyed previous phone of Jion. He was aware that what Dongwook can do. No matter how much Jion is angry to V, but end up he only finding his safe place in V's embrace. We look towards Jion, who is stick with V like V hold Jion and hide him under the bed, who is shivering in fear. V, hear me carefully. Don't come out. We come towards the cupboard and he held the sword and gun which he is activating. These all things Jion are watching with his shocked eyes. Even his voice not coming out due to the fear. We locked the door. Don't let any scope Jion to come out from the room. For saving his life, he can kill anyone and he mean it. Turn by turn, Dongwook guards said, getting separated by their body. It feels too good when nobody know about the power which you hold. Sit on the couch while folding his leg. One of the Dongwook guards sitting in front of V on his knees. Come near. We place his right on his shoulder and the sword on his neck. What would you prefer? Honesty to your boss or your life? Guard 7. I cannot. His head landed on the ground. We stood up. Fuck your soul now. Arrange all things. We cannot stay here anymore. By crossing the dead bodies, he left towards Jion. These all gods gonna to disappear like the previous one. We will not let them become their grave. Those who are here to taking his life away from him. Another room. As soon as we came inside, he received a hug from Jion. Jion crying, beer. We pulled Jion. Beer. I was scared. Checking V's body, his neck bleeding badly. Blood. V. For whom are you scared? It's me. Jion nodded like a baby and we tightly held Jion by making a grip on Jion's shoulder. Jion, let me. V. You are worried for your parents' kidnapper. I am here to kill your parents, right? V angry. You don't love me, Jion. Jion got scared after hearing his deep voice. They are not only your parents. Screaming near his ears, who held V shut in his face. Not only yours. Digging his nails in Jion's arm. How can you think to cheat for me, Jion? Jion scared display. Then V pushed Jion. Shut the fuck up. Art stopped in front of the new mansion which V bought this by his own money 5 years before. V. This all things happened because of you all. I will deal with you later. We again hold Jion in his shoulder, who doesn't even protest, and we take him inside the mansion. V controlling his anger. Let me show you what's the exact meaning of the revenge. Bodyguard 2. Will sir gonna to beat Mr. Kim? Bodyguard 3 smiling. He is weak for his husband. At the basement area, we put Jion down, who tightly held V's face. Jion vomited on V due to the bad smell which is coming from this basement. V wiped Jion's face. Why are you so sensitive? I doesn't even start. Jion scared. You will really take revenge from me? Losing his breath. V deep voice. Any doubt, Mr. Kim? At this point, Jion broken. Take a look here. V on the lights and Jion's soul trembled by. Jion shockingly looked towards Xion, who is not even a stage to stand up by himself. Xion lost his voice and his each and every single pain created goes to the wall. Jion beyond shock. Dear, what had you done with him? Jion covered his nose. It's getting too hard for him to bear this bad smell which is coming out from the Xion. V. That's we call revenge, Xion. Here's Jion meeting with the V's news version for the first time. We take the thin rod, ready to give him the same take. Ross nightmare flashback come in front of Jion. Xion closed his eyes. Finally he's there, standing in front of him, for which he waited for 1 year. V tightly held his hair. It's time to pay back. Jion shaking breath. Don't. V. Why don't? Xion's blood split on the V's face. Single tears followed from his eyes. It's difficult for Jion to watch this, but he need to know who's the culprit here, who deserve to be punished. V come towards Jion. Are you scared? Jion taking his steps back and V throw his blood-filled sword in front of him. Today, you broke me, Jion. We hurt too badly. How many times he told Jion, never doubt on my love. He hated this feeling. Today, his love raised finger on him. He is not angry on Jion, but hurt too badly. He got failed to achieve the blind trust from Jeon. Jeon's one mistake can take his life and his parents' life too. Once again, Jeon vomited and he ran from there, leaving V here, who did not waste any second to follow him. V. Jeon. V could left. In the living room, Jeon crying, Hyun Jin, Hyun, Oma, Oppa. Jeon showing his sunshine smile to his son. Mrs. Young waving his hand to Jeon happily. Jeon ran towards them, but V held his wrist. Jeon held V's hand. Please let me go. V, you are not in a position to meet them. Let's take a bath first. He held Jeon in his arms. Jae worried. Is Jeon know everything? Hyun Jin, not yet. We handle everything. In the bathroom, V, hold Jeon hand. I can clean by myself. Jeon, you were continuously lying to me about parents. Tell me, how cannot I do doubt on you? How many times I asked you about my parents in a hope you will speak truth, but you didn't. And I also heard your talks in which you were saying that put my parents in the basement. And most important, nobody know about us. Then how your haters come to know about me? These eyes get bitten. Don't use any more lies, please. Please. V, do you really think that haters is that much nonsense? Like our family, I hide our parents too, J-Hope and Mrs. Young. Why I hide them? Think by yourself. The danger is not only on us, but also on them. Just like the attack on the Young mansion a few days ago, and today they attacked our penthouse. Just because of your one mistake. Today everything could have been ended because of your just one stupidity. Stop predicting, think by yourself. Is not your parents safe? V, if you don't have mind, then don't use it. Don't create any risk for someone's life. Jeon lowered his head while sobbing. Jeon, I was scared for our parents. Finally, he mentioned our parents. At least he realized we love his parents too. V, don't disobey me this time, Jeon. Jeon, never. I will never disobey you. He badly want to be in V's embarrassed. Jeon, don't hate me please. Jeon had tears falling on the V's back. He closed his eyes in pain. He don't want to be harsh on Jeon, but he don't have any another choice. V, let's go have dinner. Jeon didn't leave V's hand, who stared Jeon for some seconds. In bow. What type of care you want, Highness? V, Mochi, you are my favorite. Oma is too. Jungkook. V, Oma, Mochi, I have some urgent work. After my work, I will directly come home. We look towards his Oma. In the car, V, tell me in detail. Bodyguard 1, Sir Prosecutor Young, find out something. Time skip at the Young mansion. Doorbell ring and J-Hope runs to open the door. J-Hope, hopeful eyes. V, uncle, hugged him. Nothing will happen, rubbing his back. Close the door. His bodyguard closed the door. Auntie, he come towards Mrs. Young, who is crying silently. Mrs. Young crying. Son, V, relax auntie, did you pack your bags? Mrs. Young, don't think about V, auntie, don't let me harsh on you. You both are as precious to me as Jeon. Guards, go and pack their bags. Only you have 5 minutes. Guards run towards upstairs. Jeon, hold V's hand. I never able to forgive myself for using you for my son's safety. V, smiling. He's my life and only I can protect him. Did you make marriage ceremony papers? J-Hope nodded. I sent my 2 guards. Mrs. Young, for what? V, you both have to tell Jeon you want some break and we want to spend some time together. And before going, you want mine and Jeon sign on the contract papers when you leave here. My guards will already be standing for you. Guards come downstairs with a suitcase. J-Hope and Mrs. Kim left hurried to change. To me. I'm skipped to the hospital at 7:30 p.m. Jeon, scared. Don't come near me. Security, body. Jeon, shut the fuck you stupid. Sister, no need to run. Everything is fine. Maintain silence and you. Time skip to Young mansion at 9 p.m. Jeon, nobody is scaring me like you two are doing. When will you leave from here? Jeon placed his both hands on his mouth. His thoughts started to escaping from his mouth while his heartbeat beating insanely. Jeon, you are a surgeon, right? Stop becoming prosecutor in front of me. Jeon, why are you here? J-Hope, what happened? His eyes landed on the V-Cook. Jeon is struggling, but V is not ready to leave him. Jeon took the camera from J-Hope and threw that camera on the couch. Jeon, J-Hope, I have something for you, Cookie. Jeon, what you have? J-Hope, here. Take some paper from his pocket. Check a lot. Jeon blank. Oh ma appa, you can go. Marriage can happen anytime. Jeon tear up. Appa. J-Hope covered his face. Why are you crying, Cookie? Jeon come towards me, who again caged him in his arms. Jeon heard. You said tomorrow to J-Hope. After saying bye, J-Hope and Mrs. Jung left abruptly. Time skip in the car. J-Hope. Don't cry, Jeon is safe with me. Mrs. Jung. How my son survived there. He's gonna to blame himself again and again by watching two family members. J-Hope. Don't think too much, rubbing her back. Bodyguard 2. Sir, we are here. J-Hope. Please come. At V's mansion, J-Hope surprised. Whose mansion this is? Bodyguard 4. It's our boss mansion. He buy this mansion a few years back. Bodyguard 2. Sir, we don't have time. Please go inside quickly. We will come with your luggage. J-Hope nodded and take her wife with her. On call. Bodyguard 3. Boss, we did our work. At Yoon mansion on call. Left hand. Boss, they are nowhere. Dongwook losing his patience. Have you looked everywhere? Left hand. I doesn't leave any single corner. Dongwook, bastard prosecutor. You want to play with me? Destroy this mansion, each and every single thing. Freak havoc here. The prosecutor should have to know what are the consequences of running away. Call and left hand. Guards, start firing. Time skip to 1 a.m. Jeon opened his swollen eyes. He sat up on the bed without wasting any time. D voice, put a control on your tongue, Jeon. Jeon lowered his head, don't want to hear his harsh voice. In the car on call, V. Go to Yoon's room and wake her up off her sleep. In Taekook room, Tae gently put Jungkook on the bed and he comes near the window to call V. On call. V. Hey, handsome. At V's mentioned 2 p.m. Bodyguard 8. It's our boss. Don't be scared. Bodyguard 8 left to open the main door. J-Hope. V. Son, what are you doing here? Mrs. Yoon. Why are you wasting your sleep for us, V? I come here to check you and about my sleep, I will manage. Uncle, auntie, if you need anything then let me know. Stay here without any worry and especially for your comfort, I am leaving my trustworthy person for you. J-Hope shocked. Hyun Jin, is he working for you? V nodded and Hyun Jin taking present from the elders. At the basement area, basement door opened and Hyun trembled badly. It's his time to bear the pain, which is unbearable, but still we will make him survive. V, creepy smile. Hey mister. Hyun breathed up. He praying to get a ride of those tortures which he cannot bear. Present time at V's mansion at the dining area. Jeon still sobbing after crying hard to meet with his parents. His parents have a beautiful smile on their face by watching V cook. Jeon continuously watching V, who is too much focused on eating, totally ignoring Jeon's presence. Jeon, beer. Call him and time, who is not even looking at him. Jeon stood up from his seat and sit on the Jeon, please for me beer, cupped his face. At least look at me. V's ignorance giving him pain. J-Hope, Cookie, what have you done? V is smiling. Nothing, uncle. He hugged Jeon, who placed his head on V's shoulder. Jeon, have your dinner. Jeon, low voice. I don't have appetite. V, let me feed you. Jeon have not eaten a single bite of the food from the morning. Jeon, faint voice. Beer. V, we will talk later, open your mouth. Jeon. Time skip at the Vcook room. Dr. 1. He have some weakness and rest of the reports I will give you tomorrow. Dr. 1 left. Mrs. Young, Cookie, hold his hand. Open your eyes. Crying. V. Auntie, uncle, I am here with you, Jeon. Please go and take rest. J-Hope take Mrs. Young with her, who is continuously requesting to J-Hope to let her stay with Jeon. V. Come towards Jeon and sit beside him while holding his hand. V. I have to punish you for hurting me, but why are you punishing me? V's tear followed on Jeon's hand. V, please obey me without asking anything. Please believe your beer blindly. Believe on my love. I am deserving this for sure from you. Pricked his forehead.